Alright. I had a what appears to have been I don't know if the game caused the shutdown, but the system shut down. And of course, unfortunately, the battery backup did not kick in. Well, I don't think it would have made a difference because the system, either the game or something, caused the system to shut down entirely. So in the process of shutting down, it killed my OBS recording. So, I gotta figure out a way to keep OBS from dumping the entire recording. So I lost 45 minutes pretty much of recording. So I lost all the stuff I've done up to here. I think a quest for Emmett and a few other little dropping off that one item to Sanjay, and then Sanjay sending us off to pick up ferro fibers. And then I delivered something else, and I got, oh my god, see, this is the only drawback with games that do not have individual saves. This is a continuous save, so it just saves, so I don't have any control over stuff like saving. So when the game crashes, any saves is where it saves, where it was last gameplay at. I cannot go back to an earlier save. So I am right now, where am I? I'm right now here. I just finished collecting all these items here, and I'm gonna go over here to pick up the Cloudpunk item. But of course, all the stuff I'd recorded for you folks is now gone. So I'm gonna have to forgive me for that, because there's no way for me to retrieve that, because OBS died in the process. Maybe what I should do is get that second system up for just OBS. But of course that means I gotta get a Elgato card and all sorts of other stuff, which might be a pain in the neck to set up. So I'm gonna run it like this for just a while longer, and hopefully fix my battery system issue. Again, apologies for losing that first 45 minutes of recording. That was the second episode of City of Ghosts, and I get a literally a crash. I mean, literally, I didn't even get kicked out to desktop. It just the whole system shut down. So again, I don't know if it's something happening in the game or something happening in the system. I don't have it. Usually, you don't have any issues when I'm using the system. It's just every now and then when I'm playing games and this happens, I get it completely shut down the entire system. Now it could be the heat too. It's been very hot the last couple of days. It's pretty hot right now. So maybe
we have an incoming call from the current client.
Put him through, I guess.
Is this the Cloudpunk? I need you here now. It's time to take down Razlo for good.
I'm the Cloudpunk delivery driver. Who is Razlo?
This game is over. We're here to end this, Cloudpunk. I need to know you have my back one last time.
I have your package, and I'm on my way. Is that good enough?
You have the Mark III Eviscerator pistol? Load it for me. Incendiary slugs. I'll need it to stop these hunter slayers.
I just have a package, and I'm not supposed to open it. And if it's a gun, I'm definitely not opening it.
Not a gun. It's a lethal urban pacification device utilizing a ballistic conflict resolution system.
Well, I'm not loading that either. I'll be there in a minute. Jen, cut comm.
This sounds dangerous. What is a Raslo? What are Hunter Slayers? Hunter Slayers sound bad.
They do, Camus. Let's just do our job. Get in, deliver the package, get out.
Whoa, it's a tight little spot there. Uh-oh. Alright, is there a... Okay, where's the parking space? All the way over there on the other end. Oh, I ram into everything else except for the light. Ah! Alrighty. Let's keep going. And not be frustrated with the crash. Because I am frustrated with the crash. Lost 48 minutes worth of recording. Oh, that's frustrating. I apologize again because you guys missed all the gaming up to this point, so hopefully we won't have any more crashes between now and, or at least for the next hour here.
Freeing you from restrictions, breaking barriers. Konima is Nivalis. Konima Enterprises.
I walk right by it.
He's not here.
Should we call control?
Maybe, or we could just message this phase runner guy. I'm coming back to the Hava anyway.
What did you find?
Looks like there was a fight. Or maybe just someone with a rifle messing around hurt themselves.
It's not dangerous?
Not anymore. Jen, can you put me in contact with the phase runner? Calling. Call.
Our back is up against the wall, Cloudpunk. I took out the gangers at Midtown. I beat them to death with a lead pipe. I need my eviscerator if I'm going to make it through this night.
Where are you now?
Sitting in nav point. Move fast. We're almost at the core of this rotten cadaver. Time to cut out the heart.
Right. On my way.
The phase runner sounds like he is in trouble. And maybe he doesn't understand who you are?
I know, Camus. We're just delivering a package, though. If the job seems dicey, we can bail.
Cloudpunk, you there? I'm heading downtown on a quadrocycle, but Raslo has sent mecha tanks after me. I'm changing our rendezvous point. This is the end game.
What? Fine, just send me the new nav point.
Watch your back, Cloudpunk. Tonight it's them or us.
Uh-huh.
I have a question.
I don't know what a quadrocycle is, or a mecha tank.
Oh,
I am excited to see what the phase runner looks like. He seems very heroic.
Running around town shooting people isn't heroic, Camus. It's crazy.
But he says he is fighting Raslo.
That is what he says.
Well, I am excited to finally meet the phase runner. I'm surprised you are not.
You can be excited enough for both of us, Camus.
Sorry, that other way is too long. Or at least I think it's too long. I'm gonna go this way. Alright, homeboy. Yeah, I may park over here. Is he dead? Yep. More
Cloudpunk,
blood.
stay back. The mecha have a dermal cloaking field. They look like people, but they're on to us.
So, you don't want your package?
I still need the eviscerator.
But you don't want me to come?
10-4, old friend. We've been through too much together.
Have we?
Without the eviscerator, I might not make it. You'll have to take out Razlo without me. You can do it. I taught you everything I know.
No. Hold on, the Phase Runner. It's not over yet.
Wait, is it only humans the mecha are targeting? They're only after me and you?
Correct.
What if I send my dog with your package? Would he be okay?
It might just work. This is our last chance.
Right. Camus, that okay with you?
You trust me to go on this mission? It isn't too dangerous?
I am confident that the amount of danger Mr. Phase Runner is in is an amount you can handle.
I won't let you down. Either of you.
Just give him the package and hurry back so we can get out of here.
Oh, we get to play as Camus. Oh, I'm glad I still have this footage. Oh, lordy. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Can we pick up something? Oh, yes.
I am Camus, the delivery dog. Are you the Phase Runner?
I am.
You don't seem to be in much danger now.
I just saw off the last wave of mecha. I am a hate machine, fueled by a burning rage, and my fires won't be quenched till Razlo is dead.
I am a dog, and I have your package.
Right. Where's Cloudpunk?
Rania is waiting in her hover.
I need a ride, and I need my partner by my side. The Phase Runner and Cloudpunk stick together till the end.
I am not so sure.
Let's go, dog.
What? Now I'm doing escort duty. Oh, man. Back to the car. Oh my gosh, did I lose the guy? Oh no. What is wrong with you? You're supposed to stay with me. Phase runner? Is that for real, that phase runner? He's an idiot. What are you doing, man? Why are you there? Come on. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can trigger the next sequence by talking to Rania or getting into the car, because he's stuck. I can't fix him.
Star Coffee is the only canned coffee with creamy, authentic, milk-inspired flavorings and norepinephrine.
Okay, we're back to being Rania.
Camus, why do we have a guest?
The Phase Runner needs a ride. The Phase Runner and Cloudpunk stick together.
It's good to be reunited, old friend.
Hi, it's nice to meet you for the first time. I'm Rania.
I have the Eviscerator pistol. It's time to even the score.
I'm just a delivery driver. You shouldn't be in my Hava.
When this is over, we'll both be rich. When Raslow's body is cold and still, you'll get double the limbs you expected.
I can drop you off somewhere, I guess.
Raslow's place, Midtown. His base of operations is a fortified bunker beneath what looks like a normal apartment. I'll go in through the roof, take out the first 2 guards with CQC, bust down the door to the guard room and throw a thermite grenade to take out most of them. Grab a shotgun from one of the mecha guards and work my way down through the floors one by one till it's just me and him.
Right, I'll let you get on with that.
When we get there, just hover over the skylight. I'll do the rest.
No, I'm just gonna go ahead and stop at a parking bay. What you do from there is up to you.
Good plan, Cloudpunk. That's all I need to finish the job. I guess this is goodbye. Now why don't you just go home?
Okay. Goodbye.
Good luck, the Phase Runner. I hope you get Raslow and finish your mission.
I will. Before this night is over, there will be only one outcome. Justice.
I wonder if the Phase Runner will complete his mission. Do you wonder if the Phase Runner will complete his mission?
Not really.
But it was very exciting. Mecha, Eviscerator pistols, pew pew pew. The cycle things, shotguns. He was taking down the mob. He was a hero.
Meh.
Well, I think they should write stories about the Phase Runner.
They do, Camus. Sometimes I feel like every story is about people like him.
That was a weird thing. Or should I have followed him? Oh, I see him still. Let's follow him, see where he goes.
Directly interacts with your nervous system. Only Universal Resort VR can take you there.
Please return to the Hava. There is a system irregularity which requires owner presence to resolve.
Oh no.
Can it wait, Jen? Just go ahead and fix it.
Please return to the Hava. There is a system irregularity which requires...
Fine, on my way.
Man. Alright, let's take a look at this. What system? Okay.
I've found a suitable... Well, we shouldn't call them victims, should we? Candidate? Yes, that'll do.
Jen, who is speaking? Why is someone on my comm?
I am being overwritten.
What? What's happening now? Jen! Jen, what happened? Are you okay?
Hello? Please, don't panic. We're just dropping in on you. I hope you don't mind the imposition.
Who the hell are you?
Did you hear that accent? It's a delight!
Oh my, she really does sound angry. You've annoyed her, Isidore, you old dog.
Oh, I didn't mean to upset anyone. See here, young lady, there's no need to raise your voice. We're just visiting.
Get the fuck out of my hover!
Oh, she's got a mouth on her. I know, such language. You have to admit, when she curses with that accent.
Let me explain. We should explain, right? I mean, I suppose it must seem very strange to miss...
Pissed off delivery driver.
Well, we'll just call you Driver for short. Please set off for Little China. I mean, honestly, Little China. Can you think of anything more adorable?
Control, come in. Control.
Is that her owner? Control? Oh, I think I might die.
How charming.
It is very cute, but I think I should try to explain to her what is happening. She's getting very perturbed.
I am also perturbed.
You better explain why you're here, and why I'm not reporting you for illegal hacking of my automata slot.
Illegal? I can't take it, Isidore. This is too much.
Shush! Quiet, folks. She's getting really quite cross with us. Let me speak to Miss Driver in peace. Miss, we're engaged in the newest automata excursion experience. Voyage to the Savage Undercity. Premium Explorer package. It's Astreus Industries' top seller.
Astreus? The moon people?
Oh, please. The moon is so... last year.
The moon? I want to go to the moon.
This is how we take all our vacations. Are you in Little China yet?
When we get there, will you leave?
Vacation. You have to listen more closely, please. We'll be with you for quite some time.
Oh,
now, get us
Lord.
to Little China, chop chop.
We are in Little China.
Jen, are you back? Are the tourists still here?
Isidore? Do you want more Estrel? It's chills now. To 12 degrees or 5 degrees Celsius.
Don't get it yourself, Chansey. We have help for that sort of job.
Oh, not a problem. I'll go to the minibar. Let the help have a break. Old girl looks like she needs it.
Miss Driver, are you there? Good work on getting us to Little China, but it's a bit drab, dear. We're all about to open a bottle of Estrel, and we'd love to see something a bit more exciting. Take us to, the Sprawl.
The Sprawl? What is that, Isidore? Chansey, I want some wine too.
I'm coming, old girl. Keep your pants on. For now.
Oh, Chansey.
The Sprawl is the true heart of the city. Can you believe it? I know this is a tour of Midtown, but if I see one more dive bar or neon sign, I will die. I want to see something real, you know, something genuine.
What if she gets in danger down there? We can put her in danger. That might be interesting.
No, it's fine. Miss Driver, are you on your way?
Absolutely. Chemist, do you have any idea how to get rid of these assholes?
I have heard that the Sprawl is quite drab compared to the danger and wonder of the vents.
What?
The vents are the true heart of the city, though they are too secret and exciting for most people to explore.
Did you hear, Isidore? Dangerous, secret. I want to see these vents.
Very well. The vents it is. Miss Driver, I'm sure it is not as dangerous as your pet says.
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. Camus, why are we...
I might have a plan, but even when we whisper...
They can hear us.
They can hear us.
Isidore, they are conspiring against us. A plan? This is good sport.
I can't wait to see what they come up with.
Let's make them take off their clothes or something.
You've drunk half the bottle already. What's wrong with you, woman?
It tastes like candy. I'm so sleepy. Oh, kiss me, Chansey.
I will tell you about the PLAN when we get to the vents.
Camus. Dorkster. The vents. Heading to the vents. Oh man, I hate navigating here. Hopefully it'll be just allow me to park in the next to where Cora used to park.
Camus, you said you had...
There will be no talk of getting rid of us. Am I clear, Miss Driver? We've paid good money to be here.
About that. Why? You live up in the spire. Why are you so obsessed with life down here?
Why are we here? Oh, Chansey, I'm sleepy.
Why not? You people are fascinating.
Believe it or not, there's not as much to do here as you might think. Some days feel like a really expensive meal. It's fulfilling but bland. After a life of good food, you wake up one morning and remember that roach burger you once ate, and suddenly you can't think of anything else.
Why do you want me to go there? There's nothing...
PLAN.
Oh, right.
Well, this is depressing, Chansey. It's all dark and dirty. There's no people, no nightclubs. We should make the lady go dancing. I would love to see one of those sordid, down and dirty midtown clubs. Imagine all the bodies writhing.
Writhing?
Oh, make her dance! No, wait, why should she get to dance when I can't? I want to go dancing, Isidore. Do you remember dancing? Oh, I would dance all night long when I was...
is this place? Hey, let me take a look at the map. Okay, it's right on the other side of this wall, it looks like. Oh my gosh. Frustrating here. I'm supposed to go here.
Shh! Quiet, everyone. Miss Driver, where are you going? If you go there, we won't be able to speak to you.
Reinitializing generic automata. Warning, automata slot compromised. Security breach detected. Recommend security scan and firmware update. Awaiting confirmation.
Go ahead, Jen. Camus, how did you...
We are safe from the Spire tourists at the moment. I keyed in this nav point when no one was looking.
That's amazing. How did you do it, Camus?
With my nose.
No, I mean, how did you know this location would be safe?
I remembered from our time in the vents. There are areas of incredible electromagnetic interference. We just had to get close to one.
Well, we can't stay here forever. Do you think we will be hacked again when we go back?
I don't know.
Jen, are you back online? Do you think those invaders will breach our security again?
Security update complete. Although my systems are now upgraded, we remain at risk from hacks which utilize broad-spectrum signals. For safety, please remain vigilant and contact your Hava manufacturer for a one-off payment of...
That's enough, Jen. We'll just have to take our chances.
Look.
Will you be able to wake up tomorrow and do all of this again?
I don't understand.
It's something that JK said to me. I can't get it out of my head.
Why not? Can you not do Cloudpunk anymore?
No, that's the thing. I can. Even after everything we saw on that first night, I've kept going. It all just goes on. It goes on like nothing happened. But maybe it shouldn't?
Control said maybe there were less accidents. Things with the city are better.
Maybe. I don't know. I just feel like I'm freewheeling, rolling downhill with no direction. But I know that something bad is up ahead, and I'm not sure I'll be able to swerve around it.
You are good at swerving.
I guess so, Camus. Maybe I just need to keep moving. Let's hit up Control, see if there are any new jobs waiting. Control, you got anything for me?
Good timing. I need someone right now. We got a new start. Need you to show him the ropes. Sending a nav point now.
Show him the ropes? I'm still learning them.
No one else available. No time for arguing. This is gonna impact our ratings at the end of the night, so you gotta get it over with fast, okay?
Right, so just show him how to pilot a Cloudpunk Hava?
Ha! He knows how to drive, Rania. He's worked delivery before. Just show him how we do things.
Recklessly, and for no money.
Exactly. Now, I'll level with you. He's an old-timer. Name's Koga. Probably won't last more than a night. Just drive him around some routes, show him HQ, give him some advice. Tell him to keep his head down, to be smart, to remember this is just a job, and to keep clear of CorpSec. And tell him we don't ask what's in the package.
Right, I can do that.
Look, you've survived in Nivalis long enough to know how to keep your head down. Help the old dude any way you can, but don't go overboard. We're short on time, so when you're done, let's get back to work.
If I can get out.
You on track to top the rankings tonight, Control?
Not yet, but if we bust our asses, we just might make it. Control out.
Oh my gosh, I don't even know how to get out. See, I knew this would happen. I hate this. Why I don't like the vents. As usual. Okay, this is where I was just at. Gosh darn it. Now I gotta get out of here. Okay, see? Another dead end. That was frustrating. Flying in the dark. Mapping can't tell me what structures I'm looking at. I guess that's what happens when you fly into the vents. Ugh. Finally get out of the vents. Look-see here. I need to fuel up and also do some repairs, but I gotta pick up somebody. I gotta go to Old Town for it. Are there any places here I can there are a bunch of items down here, but I just need fuel. No, I don't even need fuel. Let's repair. Let's get a speed boost.
Oh, yeah.
Vertical repulsors. Lateral boosters. How much money do I have? And active lateral repulsors. Refocus waste steam from Hava drive core into the lateral repulsors. Double tap strafe keys to activate evasive maneuvers. Now let's do it. There, we spent all the money. Good. So now our Hava is much faster. Ooh. I like that. Bus! That was the magic school bus, man. Holy cow. I'm pretty sure they probably had that in the original game too. And I'm only now seeing it. this is much faster and a little bit peppier. Oh, and of course, that did not help my flying. Still fly like a brick. Something over here I could probably take. Glass steel parts. Passed by Mr. Corpsec. I have not been able to find these hollow codes, so I have no idea how I can loot. Loot! Mr. Koga.
Hello, ma'am. My name is Koga. Koga Bind. Pleased to meet you.
What?
So, you'll show me the ropes, huh?
Yeah, hi. I have to warn you, I'm pretty new, so I'm not sure I'll be much of a guide.
Introduce yourself, young lady. It's only manners.
Right, yeah. I'm Rania. I'm from the Eastern Peninsula.
Like I said, a pleasure, and I'm sure you'll be a great mentor.
What makes you want to drive deliveries?
Oh, wow. Another interview. I need to give a good answer, right?
What makes you want to be a driver? It's like Uber.
Just making conversation. You don't need to tell me anything.
Well, my wife died a few years back, and I have nothing to do. I don't need the money, not really. All I spend my savings on is white cake and coffee. I'm pretty comfortable, but I need something to do in the evenings.
And that's what Cloudpunk is to you? Something to do in the evenings?
Yes, ma'am. Fly around the city, see the nightlife, meet some new people. Seems worthwhile. Will we see Cloudpunk HQ soon? I hear it's a really pretty building.
Yeah, I thought I'd show you our depot first. A lot of deliveries start there.
Okay, let's take a quick look. No items of interest. Is that a gas station right there? Oh, nope. Get out of there. Crazy traffic drivers. Oh, look at this bar.
Say, Cloudpunk's not exactly authorized like the big delivery call, right? Not legal?
Semi-legal.
And what does that mean exactly?
I am no legal expert, Koga. From what I remember of my contract, Cloudpunk the company isn't illegal, but driving deliveries for them is. In Nivalis, companies can't break the law unless they impede the business of another company, but individuals can. Drivers carry all the risk. If I get caught, I can get fined or exiled, but Cloudpunk can still sit here with a big old sign outside their HQ.
Hardly seems fair.
In practice, Cloudpunk will bail you out if you get pinched. They'll cover the bribes, but they'll take it out of your pay packet.
Why work for them then?
You tell me, you just signed up.
I guess some drivers like the freedom. Cloudpunk is weak on contracts, and they'll let you just quit or take the night off or go on a holiday. Though I hear the contracts the big delivery corps sign you up for aren't as bad as folk make out.
Are you kidding? I heard a Curzona driver once failed to make a delivery and they executed his cat.
That's an exaggeration, and it was his dog. Where are we going?
We're going somewhere.
I thought I'd take you a typical route. HQ to Achuba is pretty popular. I'm not sure what else I'm supposed to do to help you.
You're doing it, ma'am. I'm enjoying our chat.
I could tell you what to watch out for. Corpsec, some of the gangers in Diver Row, the crime bosses that hang out around the Synwave Club.
Please, ma'am, I've lived in this district long enough to know who to avoid. And as for Corpsec, I have a cousin that's an officer. I can always wiggle out of trouble.
Lucky you.
You gotta make the right friends in Nivales if you're gonna make it. You must know that.
Sure, but that's not a friend you made. That's a family member you were born with.
I'm just trying to give you some free advice, ma'am.
I'm supposed to be the one advising you.
I didn't mean nothing by it.
I've just never done this before. They really should have picked someone else to help you out. I'm not sure I'm gonna last long with Cloudpunk, to be honest.
How come?
Rough start, I guess. I've seen a lot of people in a lot of pain. I'm worried I'll get used to it.
In Nivales, you'll have to, whether you work for Cloudpunk or someone else. I know these areas. Show me something tougher.
I could take you to the stacks. It's a messy journey.
I like messy. Let's do it.
You live alone now, Koga?
Yeah, since Quinny died, it's been just me and my dog.
I have a dog, too. Say hi, Camus.
Hi, Camus. That was just a joke, by the way, sir. I am a dog, but I also do jokes.
It was a good one, Camus. I meet a lot of new people. Try to keep putting myself out there. You have to keep pushing yourself, you know?
Good for you.
You got many friends in Cloudpunk yet?
I had one, but he moved on. Like I said, I'm just in the door.
How's your handler?
Control seems... yeah, she seems okay.
You don't sound sure.
I had a different handler the first night, but when he retired, I went on to the standard job allocation algorithm. Ben was really good. But I'm sure your handler will be good too.
Why are you sure?
I'm not. It's just a nice thing to say.
I like old Control better, but new Control is good too. I was wondering, Koga, earlier you talked about Curzona and how they killed a driver's dog for breaking a contract. Why?
I'm sure he got a warning first.
I don't like when dogs get hurt as punishment. It is not right, and I think I have figured something out.
You have, Camus?
Yes.
Yes.
You work for Curzona.
Camus, no, he wants to work for Cloudpunk. Right?
Your dog is very clever.
Yes, I am very clever. I am glad someone has finally realized that.
Very astute. Yes. I'm a Curzona recruiter.
Get the hell out of my hava.
Just take me to the stacks like you suggested. I can explain myself on the way.
I don't want to hear it.
And yet you will, because if you don't listen to me, I'll buy out your contract and offer you nothing in its place.
I don't want to work for Curzona.
You do, Rania. You just don't realize it. You're a good driver. Smart. Quick. Sure, maybe you're not up to Curzona standards yet, but you have potential. We're interested. I'm interested.
I'm happy at Cloudpunk.
Are you? It sure doesn't.
Headhunter, that's what he is.
Sounds like
Pretty
it.
bold.
I don't think you're understanding what's happening here.
I understand. You force people to work for them, and it's not good.
Rania, this is good news. You've passed the test.
I would prefer to have failed.
Too bad. You're gonna be reborn at Curzona. Reborn into a better life. A big apartment in Midtown. Safety and security for the rest of your life. For you, Camus, and Pastor.
You've done your homework.
That's my job, ma'am. After you drop me off, I'm gonna look into your history a little bit more closely. If everything clears and there's no dark secrets, well, I look forward to working with you.
We're at the end of this conversation.
Oh. Took some damage there.
Before I go, I just want to say, you're Curzona material, Rania. Whether you know it or not. I know you don't like how we did this, but I have to lie to get to this stage. To meet you. Now, why don't you just go home? You just have to take one more step and your life will get a whole lot easier for you and everyone you care about.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Koga. Kogaman! Alright, let's follow this homeboy. Alright. See you later, Koga. Sorry about that. I had to go check some email. Saw something pop up. And so where am I now? I'm looking at 4 ferro fibers. Come on down. Same old routine. Oh, is this the right one? I sure hope so. Get back to my car.
This is bad. This is really bad.
Jen, get me control on the comm. We need to have a serious talk.
I'm calling control.
Control, we have to talk.
Cut the chat, Rania. That last job burned up too much of our talking time.
Make time. So the new guy, Koga, remember him? Friendly old dude looking for something to fill his evenings? He's a fucking Curzona recruiter.
Damn.
Damn? That's it?
What else do you want me to say?
How about, don't worry, Rania. Cloudpunk will look out for you. Curzona won't get you.
Well, I'd love to say that, but you know I can't. I mean, I'll check with the diamonds upstairs, but my guess, if Curzona wants you, well, there ain't no one in Cloudpunk management with the clout to stop them.
What am I supposed to do?
Just do a good job tonight, and maybe nothing will come of it. Curzona scouts a lot of drivers.
Did Koga meet with any other Cloudpunk drivers?
No.
He asked for me specifically, didn't he?
Yeah, but he could be visiting other small delivery companies too. No reason to think you're the only driver on his radar.
I'm not reassured, Control. There has to be some way I can get out of this. What if I do a really bad job tonight?
Oh, no, you don't. We need you on your A game for this shift. And that won't work anyway. He's already interested in you. If you slack off tonight, all you'll do is piss me and Cloudpunk off. Listen, Rania, just let me see what I can do. Maybe I can put in a bad word for you or something. Put them off.
Yeah, put them off.
Any chance Cloudpunk could pay Curzona off?
Good one. Oh, wait, you were serious?
Never mind. I'll sort this out myself.
Rania, I'll really try to help, okay? I hate making promises. I hate saying I can do something when I can't. So, I can't promise anything, but I'll try.
Fine. Well, back to work, I guess.
Why don't you just go home?
Come again, Control?
I said head to the cauldron.
Go to the cauldron. Pick up a payload at the cauldron. A lot of people
The
parked
package
here.
should be waiting in a mailbox. We have an HWC on this one.
A what now?
Handle with care. It's some sort of chemical, volatile.
Great. I love transporting explosive chemicals.
That's the spirit. Look, I know this client. Harmless old man called Habis. I don't think you're carrying anything explosive. But just to be safe, try not to hit too many other Havas. That's always good advice anyway, right?
The heck? Okay, it's on the other platform, so I need to come on over here. Over here.
Ugh, this package stinks.
We should get extra money for stinky packages.
Can you smell it too?
Yes. My frame is fitted with olfactory sensors.
What is it?
I don't know. That is strange. I know most smells. I know cinnamon. I know sulfur. I know pine wood. I know cat. I know aloe vera.
Please, keep listing smells forever.
I know mango. I know sandalwood. I know methane. I know ethane. I know ethanol. I know methanol. I know propanol. I think I am being annoying.
Good self-reflection, Camus. You think this package smells explosive?
I don't know, but I like it.
Jen, do you read? Please make sure the air filters are running in the Hava. Turn the fans to maximum.
Hey, Camus. Just looking at the environment here. Oh man, is it just perpetually drizzle? Drizzly. Okay, what am I supposed to do here?
Remarkable retina implant. Stream real-time information directly from your implants to your brainstem. Your eyes together.
Habis. I feel like I know that name.
There might be more information on the undernet.
You know what? Let's not search for names on the undernet again. Curiosity really got us into...
Hazardous substance detected. Hazardous substance detected.
Uh-oh. Hazardous substance detected.
What the hell?
Driver performance inhibited. You may have inhaled a stimulant which requires a CorpSec Level 7 substance permit for recreational use.
Recreational use? I've been poisoned.
Negative. You are experiencing a smooth, mellow high, shortly to be followed by a gentle, subperific come-down. For your peace of mind, this experience can be legalized by contacting your local CorpSec substance licensing representative.
Quiet. Control, come in. I'm in trouble.
Rania, what's wrong?
I've been drugged. This package, the fumes.
Damn it! Dump the package!
You sure?
Dump it, I'll carry the can. I'm not having my drivers poisoned. Not tonight.
Open the door, Jen.
Contextual warning. This package has a tracking beacon installed. CorpSec will locate the package with a 70% probability. As the last registered owner, this package will be traced to your home address.
Fine. I'll deliver the package.
Rania, come again? It sounds like you said you'd deliver the package.
This is very dangerous. We should drop it. You are being risky again.
You are being risky again, Rania. Let's drop it. Or let's deliver it.
No, I can do this. Quiet, everyone. I just need to focus. It's not that bad. I'm making this delivery.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Delivery is right below me, so let me go find a parking space. There it is.
Safeguard immunizations. Everything your baby's body needs. From disease prevention to neural implant virus protection.
Come on, Camus. Let's go find this. She's getting contact high. This is not good.
Wow, your eyes are wide as saucers, Missy. You okay?
I've been drugged by your package.
Oh, hey, that's no problem. I can sort that out. Here, take this.
No way. I'm not taking anything else.
It's granulara. It will block the acetylcholine receptors in your brain and get you back to base.
No more drugs.
This is an undrug. You'll feel better. You gotta trust me, Missy. I am an alterer of consciousness, a magician of the human mind, a dream architect.
Control, come in. You said to trust this guy, Habis. He wants me to take something, and he sounds crazy.
Old Habis is harmless, Rania, and he knows more about mind-altering substances than I know about booze and gambling. Go ahead.
It is very fast.
Fine, give me the thing. Ugh. That was fast.
A concoction of my own making. And I am sorry about drugging you. Although people usually pay me for the experience.
I don't use, and if I did, I would want to have a choice.
Of course.
What the hell was in that package?
Well, that depends on the quality of your driving. If you were careful, the package contains 72 intact glass vials of Violet Pilot.
Which is?
A blend of retro-stimulants like opiates and hallucinogens, laced with high-yield, dose-regulating nanites. Safe, customizable, and satisfying. I'm very proud of this one.
It felt like my head was in a blender.
Yes, quite.
Will I be okay? Long term?
You'll be fine. Better than fine, in fact. You'll probably find your mood has improved significantly. Though you may start craving lime juice, I still don't know why that happens.
Why was the package leaking?
Some of the vials must have cracked. In an undiluted form, the concoction is potent. If you've been careful, we should have an almost intact batch. If your driving was reckless, we may have little more than a mess left.
You're a drug dealer? That's your business?
Please, I hate that word.
Drug dealer?
No, business. My stimulants are not business. Like I said, I am a dream architect.
Don't you ever worry about the people who use your drugs? Or getting caught?
My drugs are safer than almost any other mind-altering substance you can put into your body.
But they're still drugs.
You are an odd girl. Humanity has been using substances to alter their consciousness for as long as there has been consciousness. Longer even. Whether we're creating nanite-focused symbiote stimulants in a city in the clouds, or licking slimy amphibians in the primordial swamps, the goal is the same. Mankind has a long history of pursuing the feeling that their head has been put in a blender.
So you're not worried about the people who use your drugs, or being caught?
The people who use my drugs, as you call them, are my children. I open up portals to another world for them, but always with a tether to pull them back to reality. My stimulants are the fastest and purest in all of Nivalis. I care about my users more than anyone. And as for getting in trouble, well, I have an agreement with CorpSec. It's a standard agreement. I pay a responsibility redirection fee.
A what?
As long as I pay the fee, responsibility for the illegality of the stimulant sold is redirected to the user.
So you can't be arrested, but the user can?
Of course. It is only fair I pay the fee.
And if CorpSec asks you who the users are?
I tell them they are criminals after all. Why are you looking at me like that?
Check your vials. I need to get the hell out of here.
This looks... Hey, this isn't so bad. You're a good driver. Maybe you should drive on Violet Pilot more often.
Yeah, I don't think so, Habas.
I'll give you some anyway. It's the least I can do. Take it.
The first dose is free? That's good business.
I told you, I hate that word.
And yet it suits you so well.
Legalizing.
Rania, you there?
I'm here, Control. What do you need?
Are you slacking off?
No, we were just talking a minute ago, remember?
Right, well we need you to pick up a client's order from Hobbs Thoroughfare, but we keep losing their signal for the nav point.
Oh, that sucks. I could just go there and see if you can pick up the signal through my Hava.
Won't work, your signal booster isn't operational.
Or I could try asking my automata to scan for a network ID.
No, won't work.
Why not? Control, are you still there? So what do I do?
We're a bit busy here, Rania.
I'll head to Hobbs Thoroughfare so I'm close by if you clear up the signal. Sound good?
Waste of fuel.
Is there a problem, Control?
Fine, I'll work on clearing up the signal.
Okay, good luck. Control?
She is gone.
Oof, she's a real ray of sunshine breaking through the clouds tonight.
Do you remember old Control?
Too well, Camus. Let's go.
Boy, a lot of hostile people. Anything here? Nope. This is an odd one.
Should we tell Control we are here?
I guess. Jen, send our location to Control in case she needs us.
What do you want, Rania?
I got to Hobbs. Thought maybe I could go ask around to find the package.
Breach of confidentiality.
I could just look around.
You'd never find anything.
Control, if you were me, what would you do?
I wouldn't waste time walking around. We are already way behind on our deliveries.
You know, in my culture, we have this custom where if someone comes up with a suggestion to help you solve a problem, the first thing you should say should be something positive.
What do you mean?
We say ideas are like bubbles. They're fragile. If the first thing you say is negative, you pop them. Poof, gone.
Yeah? Well, we have a saying where I'm from. As useful as a chocolate coffee cup.
Hey, I'm trying to help you.
Help me with ideas that aren't shit.
You were much happier at the start of the shift.
Yeah, well, I was still drunk then.
Wait, really?
If you meet a controller on this job who tells you they can get through the day without booze or drugs or smokes or caffeine injections or juice, they're lying.
Hey, Control, I've got a pickup address. Looks like we found it.
Yep, the client pinged us again. Go ahead and pick up the job. Client is called Ava Jate. You'll get more instructions at the destination, apparently. Control out.
Alright, so let's take a look. I gotta get over here. And I am in the parking lot. So I need to go to that platform behind me. Right? Back here somewhere.
Responsibly with Polyara Casino. Fritz, Blackjack, Android RPG tool.
And I think I'm going to stop it right here, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, my apologies. When the system took a dump here in California, it took a dump. And I lost about 48 minutes, about an hour's worth of gameplay. But I made it up, so hopefully you enjoyed what you got here. Come on back if you like it. And we'll see you on the next episode. Until then, have a good one.